Welcome back to the Keep On Growing podcast. This is Mike Van Duzy, and today we're going to talk about regurgitating. And I know some of you are thinking, oh my God, he used to just talk about hydroponics. Now he's talking about curdling milk and peeing in a bottle and regurgitation. What's going on? It's not about regurgitating your food, it's regurgitating information. And I just want to let you know that I'm not going to be doing that. I've never really done that. It's just, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said before, I think that we're living through fantastic times, and I love social media. I love the fact that we have the internet and we can connect with people around the world, that we can help people and share information. And if I wanted to, if this was just about me, I could go over there and research what's trending, what people are looking at in gardening and hydroponics, and make a video, make a newer video, make a better video, better quality, do the SEO and do all the things, and I know how to do all of that, and I would just be regurgitating stuff that's already out there. Now most channels do that, and that's fine, that's okay, I have nothing against it, and in fact it's good, because some people are drawn to people that are high energy, and some people are drawn to people that are more laid back and monotone, and some people are really detailed and people like that, and some people just get the point across really quick. So there's a lot of different styles and personalities, and people are drawn to different things. So the fact that we can get pertinent information out there in different ways to reach more and more people is just mind-blowing. It's fantastic times that we're living in, and that's not hyperbole. That's, that's a fact. Now me, if you haven't been able to tell by now, or if you're new around here, I'm not like everyone else. And I never have been, and I probably never will be. Is whenever I get, start to be put in a box, I want to get out. And if I spent my time just making tutorials, I would get bored. Also, I've talked about it in my last video a couple of times in the past, and I think it bears repeating, so I'm going to regurgitate my own information. So I'm going to do what I say I don't do, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my mission and my legacy, because there's a little bit of a difference. There's some things that are congruent, but it's what drives everything, and that's why I'm not like other people, and that's okay, and it's okay for everybody to be like they are too. It's just that my mission, I feel, is to help as many people as I can. When I started this, it was a business. I was wanting to make money, and then I started getting thank yous and everything, and most of you know the story, and that kind of changed my direction, because to me that's like priceless. And when I saw people taking that information and sharing it, and then those people share it, and it gets spread and spread and spread, and maybe my name gets diluted, but the message is out there and people are getting excited about the more important thing is them growing their own food and being less dependent on the system and being more empowered. And that message keeps spreading and spreading. So whatever the spark is doesn't really matter, as long as that message is out there and keeps going. And when I see that happening, and I can realize it, and some people can't, so that's fine. And if people want to just make a channel and make tutorials and grow a channel and have brand deals and do sponsorships, that's okay, because it's still helping people. It's putting useful information out there, and it helps me, because now I can point people to other channels and say, this is where that information's at, this is where that information's at, but this is what we're doing. And it keeps us focused on helping more people, and that's part of my mission. So I could just make a straight tutorial. I would be bored out of my mind. The thing that gets me up every morning is when I turn on the computer and I see thank yous and that, and I see pictures, and I see people holding stuff that they're growing and just smiling and looking like little kids again, and that. So that's what keeps me going. My legacy might not be that I want to teach the world how to grow with synthetic fertilizers in plastic buckets. But that's a means to an end. That's how we get people interested. That's how we get people that need the help. The people that tried and failed. The people that wanted to start but thought it was a little intimidating. There's too much knowledge out there. The people who didn't have the money to start. The people who don't have the means and the resources. And those are the people that we reach, are the people that need it the most. So, everything else is good. As long as you're getting on social media and you're putting good in the world, then all is fine in the world. And like I said, it helps me because then there's good content out there. There's good people that are putting out good information. And I don't need to be the only one. So I don't need to be a regurgitator. I don't need to. We just planted blueberry plants. I could make a video on it. I could have the camera out there and show how to prepare the soil, and blueberries like acid loving soil, and how to prep that and how to do it the right way. But there's 400 videos out there doing it the right way. So I could take that information, I could film it, I could make it a little better, maybe do better quality, do the SEO, make a better thumbnail, and do all the things, but that would just be me trying to get more views on a video for, what. But if I take that information and if people need it, and I say, hey, I'm going to grow blueberries because it's going to be part of our permaculture, and this is what we're trying to learn, the bigger picture. And if you need to know how to plant a blueberry plant, go look here or go look there. If we're going to use the lactic acid, this is what I'm doing. I'll show you, get you interested, do things, maybe be a little creative and get more people interested. But if you need to know the facts about how to do it, here's where to go look. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. To me, I think it's fantastic because it's pulling resources, stuff we didn't have before, things we couldn't do before. There's fantastic stuff out there. Some people get confused about where to go. We get inundated with information now, so some people just need to see a simple process. So that's cool that we have all these channels, we have these different personalities, and we can get the message out there. But as far as me and my mission in helping people, if I just did simple tutorials, I would be limited on how much time I was taking to do that, and I would just be regurgitating information that's already out there. Now, my brain never stops. It always goes. It always asks questions. Why do we do things? Why don't we do things? How can we do things better? And when people say you can't do it, I want to know why can't you do it, and how do we overcome it? And these things just keep going on and on and on. So I can't slow down and say, okay, let's just learn how to plant a blueberry plant today. My brain just doesn't work like that. So the people that can do that, and they can work, and they can work with brands, and they can do sponsorships, everything, that's all fine. Everything's fine as long as we're putting good in the world. Me, I'm trying to pull the resources and use all of this fantastic stuff that's out there. So that's helping with my mission of helping more people. It's just a means to an end. So when we're using cracky hydroponics, it's getting people interested. It's getting people who failed or who didn't have the resources or thought it was too hard. And those people are interested, and it gets them started. And then we can always move up from there. And that's what I am doing. I'm innovating, I'm experimenting, and hopefully I'll figure something out. And if I don't, there was fun along the way, and we still have all those other resources that we can point people to, and people can still grow food. We still have the crack key method in our back pocket. We still have off-grid hydroponics. We still have the continuous harvest system where people can grow their food over and over and over. So we have the things where we can point people and show them a cheap and easy way. I love that, and that's what I've been working on, and that's been years in the process. And now I'm evolving into something a little different, but it is all falling in line with my mission. And this is where it turns into the legacy, is what we want to leave behind. Do I just want to leave behind the fact that I just spread the word about how to do cracky hydroponics, or that I just showed people how to grow lettuce? My legacy I want to leave behind is that we helped a lot of people, that we took a resource, the internet, that we took something that we didn't have before and we used it in the right way, and we put good into the world. The legacy is taking useful information and passing it on to other people. It's taking useful information and evolving and learning different things and sharing. And that's what the legacy is. It's much more than growing a plant. Growing a plant is just the beginning. It's just like the little seed and the sprout, and then you get the tree, right? So that's what this is about. I can't regurgitate information. It would just, one thing would just bore me to death. And on the other hand, it would make me feel like it's taking away from my underlying meaning, my mission, my legacy that I want to leave behind, that I'm not working on that every day because I'm trying to make a video to show somebody how to grow a blueberry plant. So that's what's going on here. I won't be regurgitating information. Other people do it, that's fine. It helps me, really it does, and it helps all of you. It helps people around the world. We just have to take all of these resources that we have and figure out how to use it the best way to help people out. So you guys get out there as always and lift, inspire, keep on growing, and be the change. We'll catch you next time.